They told you that you were ordinary, that you were just like everyone else. But deep inside, you always felt different, didn't you? Like something inside you was waking up, something powerful, something they couldn't control. That's why they tried to break you. They made you doubt yourself, question your worth, and feel lost. But it wasn't because you were weak. No, it was because you were dangerous. The strongest souls go through the hardest battles, not because they are cursed, but because they are chosen. And right now, at this very moment, you are being called. The world is shifting. The battle is already happening. And they are terrified of you remembering who you truly are. Before we go deeper, stop and listen. This is not just another message. This is your wake-up call. If you feel this truth stirring inside you, then this message is for you. Because the time is now. Are you ready to awaken? They made you believe you were powerless. But that was their biggest lie. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rise. This is your wake-up call. Your moment to remember who you truly are. Are you ready? They've always watched you, studied you, waiting for the moment you would realize your true potential. The world has tried to shape you into something ordinary, but deep down, you've always known you were never meant to be like the rest. From the moment you were born, you felt different. You saw through the illusions, the lies, the deception that others blindly accepted. You questioned things that no one else would dare to. And because of that, they tried to break you. They called you difficult, rebellious, a misfit. But what they really feared was your awakening. Every hardship, every betrayal, every moment of pain, it wasn't random. It was designed to keep you distracted, to keep you lost in the struggle, so you would never realize the power that sleeps inside you. They want you weak. They want you silent. But they can't stop what's coming. Every moment of your life has been leading to this. The pain, the betrayal, the endless trials. They weren't meant to break you. They were meant to wake you. The world has conditioned you to believe that you are small, powerless, just another soul drifting through existence. But deep inside you feel it, don't you? That pull, that unexplainable force whispering that you were meant for more. They fear you because they know who you are before you do. That's why they've lied to you, manipulated you, and tried to keep you asleep. But no more. The time for questioning is over. The moment of doubt has passed. You are a chosen one, and you are being called. The distractions, the illusions, the people placed in your path to mislead you, none of it matters anymore. What matters is this moment. Will you continue to live under their control, or will you rise? Because once you awaken, nothing and no one will ever have power over you again. They have tried to keep you blind, feeding you illusions to make you doubt your worth. But tell me, have you ever wondered why life has tested you more than others? Why you face more pain, more loss, more battles that seem never-ending? It's because you are not ordinary. You were never meant to fit into the system they built to control the weak. They fear those who cannot be controlled, and that is why they target you. They turn your own mind against you, whispering doubts, making you feel like an outcast. They isolate you, making you think you are alone. But you are not. There are others like you, silent warriors, awakening, realizing their true purpose. You were meant to stand apart because you were born to lead, to break the cycle, to expose the lies. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. Your power has never been in their hands. It has always been inside you. The moment you stop seeking validation from this world, the moment you claim your destiny, is the moment you become unstoppable. And now, as the fog of deception begins to lift, you start to see the truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to rise. Every hardship, every betrayal, every moment of loneliness wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. They tested you, pushed you to the edge, hoping you would break. But you didn't. You endured. You survived. And now you are awakening. But be warned, this is the moment they fear the most. The moment you begin to see through their lies. They will try harder to pull you back in. They will use fear, distractions, and even the people closest to you to make you doubt yourself. They will whisper, stay small, stay silent. But you must not listen, because the truth is, they cannot stop what has already begun. Your awakening is inevitable. The only question is, will you step into your power, or will you let them keep you in chains? The choice is yours. But know this, the world is waiting for you to rise. And now, as you stand at the crossroads of your destiny, you feel the weight of your journey pressing upon you. This is the moment of decision. They have tried to break you, to make you doubt yourself, to keep you trapped in their illusion. But deep inside, something is stirring, a power they could never steal, a fire they could never extinguish. They fear you not because you are weak, but because you are waking up. They see the light in you that they have spent lifetimes trying to bury. They know that once you realize who you truly are, their control over you vanishes. That is why they whisper lies into your mind. They tell you that you are alone, that you are powerless, that your struggle is meaningless. But listen carefully. Those are not your thoughts. They are theirs. Because the moment you reject their illusions, the chains fall away. You stop seeking validation from the system designed to keep you small. You stop fearing the opinions of those who will never understand your purpose. You stop living for their approval and start living for your truth. And that truth is simple. You were sent here for a reason. The obstacles you faced, they weren't punishments. They were training. The betrayals, the loneliness, the suffering. It was all preparing you for this moment, the moment when you finally rise. And make no mistake, the battle is not over. In fact, it is only beginning. The more you awaken, the more they will fight to pull you back into their illusion. They will try to distract you, to make you doubt, to turn even those closest to you against you. But now, you see the game for what it is. And you refuse to play by their rules, because you are no longer a prisoner. You are a warrior, a leader, a chosen one, and your time has come. But understand this, awakening is not the end of the battle. It is only the beginning. The moment you step into your power, the attacks will intensify. They will come at you from every direction, through fear, through doubt, through those closest to you. They will try to make you believe that choosing your truth is a mistake, that following your path will leave you isolated and broken. But that is the greatest lie ever told. You were never meant to fit in. The chosen ones have always walked alone, not because they are weak, but because their path is different. You were set apart, not abandoned. The world does not recognize your light, because it has been conditioned to worship the darkness. But deep down, the lost ones see it. And that is why they either fear you or follow you. The system has done everything in its power to blind you. It has turned the truth into conspiracy and the lie into reality. It has made you question your worth, your strength, your very identity. It has conditioned you to silence yourself, to doubt yourself, to shrink into a version of you that is easy to control. But not anymore, because now you see, now you remember, you were not sent here to live in chains. You were sent here to break them. Every struggle you have faced was not to weaken you, but to sharpen you. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every moment of despair was forging you into something indestructible. They tried to bury you, but they did not realize you are the seed. And now the time has come. No more fear, no more hesitation, no more waiting for permission to be who you were meant to be. Stand up, speak out, take your place. The war is not fought with weapons. It is fought with truth, with conviction, with the unshakable belief that you were chosen for a reason. And when they ask why you refuse to bow, why you refuse to break, look them in the eyes and say, because I remember who I am. But remembering who you are is just the first step. The real test begins now. Because when the enemy sees you awakening, they don't just watch, they react. They will try to pull you back into the illusion, whispering lies, offering temptations, using every trick to make you doubt yourself again. They will tell you that you are imagining things, that you are overthinking, that you should just let it go. But you already know the truth. This war is not just happening around you, it's happening inside you. Every doubt, every fear, every moment of hesitation is their weapon against you. They cannot destroy you, so they try to make you destroy yourself. They use distractions to keep you blind. Look around. What do you see? A world obsessed with meaningless things. Entertainment designed to keep you numb. Conflict designed to keep you divided. and a system built to keep you too tired to fight. They don't need chains to keep you trapped. They just need you to forget that you were ever free. But not you, not anymore. You are awake now. And when a chosen one awakens, the whole world shifts. You start to see things for what they really are. You stop believing the lies. You stop chasing illusions. You stop fearing their power because you finally realize you had the power all along. And that's what they fear the most. Not your strength, not your knowledge, not your potential, but the moment you decide to use it. Because once you do, the game is over. You stop playing by their rules. You stop living for their approval. You stop giving them control over your mind. You become unstoppable. But listen carefully. The battle does not end with awakening. Now that you see the truth, your mission begins. You are not just waking up for yourself. You are waking up for those still trapped in the illusion. You are the light in a world that has been kept in darkness. And they will do everything in their power to shut you down before you can shine too bright. So the question is, what will you do now? Will you step forward, or will you let them silence you? Because the choice is yours. But know this, if you choose to rise, you won't rise alone. And now that you know the truth, there's no turning back. Once a chosen one sees through the illusion, the world will never look the same again. You will notice things others don't. You will sense the lies before they are spoken. You will feel the weight of the unseen battle pressing down on you. Because the moment you awaken, the enemy sees you too. They will send distractions, obstacles, and people to test you. They will try to break you before you can step fully into your power. You may feel like everything is falling apart, but in reality, it is falling into place. This is the test. The more resistance you face, the closer you are to your purpose. Why else would they fight so hard to keep you down? Weak souls are not tested. Weak souls are not hunted. Only the powerful are. And that is what you are, powerful beyond measure. But here's what they never expected. You are not alone. You were never meant to fight this battle by yourself. Others like you are waking up. The chosen are gathering. The light is rising. And that is why the enemy is desperate. Think about it. Why do they want you isolated? Why do they push division? Because they know that if the chosen ones unite, the game is over. This is why you must step forward now. Your voice matters. Your energy matters. Your very presence in this world is a threat to the darkness. They want you to think you are powerless, but in reality, you hold the key to breaking the system. So what will you do? Will you stay silent? Will you let them win? Or will you stand tall, embrace your power, and take back what was always meant to be yours? The time is now. The world is waiting. The battle has already begun. And the chosen ones, they do not bow. They do not break. They rise. The weight of truth is not easy to bear. Those who walk this path before you know the trials, the whispers in the dark, the relentless battle between what is and what was meant to be. You were never meant to fit into their world, to obey without question, to live in quiet submission. That was the lie. They fed you from the moment you could understand words. They needed you weak, afraid, uncertain, because a chosen one who realizes their strength becomes unstoppable. They manipulate reality itself, twisting perceptions, making you doubt what is real. Every struggle you faced, every moment of isolation, was not a punishment but a preparation. You were not abandoned. You were set apart. They keep you surrounded by distractions, numbing your senses with endless noise, filling your mind with doubts so you never look within. Because deep inside, hidden beneath the layers of conditioning and fear, lies something they cannot touch, your divine calling. But now you feel it, don't you? The shift, the undeniable knowing that something inside you refuses to stay asleep. The dreams you dismissed, the signs you ignored, the moment of deja vu, all that was leading you here. You were never lost. You were being guided. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment of despair, it was not to break you, but to remind you who you are. The world will not understand you. Some will mock you. Others will turn against you. But that is the price of awakening. The chosen ones are not here to be accepted. They are here to lead. And when you finally embrace that, when you step into your full power, the chains they place upon your spirit will shatter. But there is one final lesson you must learn, one truth they have hidden from you all this time. The final lesson is this: you were never meant to fight this battle alone. They want you to believe that you are isolated, that no one understands you, that your struggles are unique. But that is a deception, a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep you from realizing the most powerful truth of all. There are others like you. The chosen ones have always been here, scattered across the world, hidden in plain sight. Some have already awakened, walking the same path you now find yourself on. Others are still asleep, waiting for the call that will shake them from their slumber. And then there are those who feel the pull, just like you do right now, but are afraid to take the next step. They have been watching, waiting, studying your every move. And now they know that you are awakening. They see the fire in your spirit, the strength in your will, and that terrifies them, because a chosen one who remembers who they are is their greatest threat. So they will strike, not with weapons, but with deception. They will whisper doubts into your mind, make you question everything. They will send distractions, create chaos around you, turn those closest to you into tools of manipulation. They will push you to the edge, hoping you will break before you rise. Do not fall for it. This is their final move, the last desperate attempt to keep you asleep. If you give in now, you will be trapped again, deeper than ever before. But if you resist, if you stand your ground, you will break free. This is your moment. The storm is here, but so is your destiny. Choose wisely. The final awakening. Your destiny awaits. The battle is not in the physical world. It never was. It has always been a war for your mind, your soul, your destiny. For too long, they have kept you blind, filling your life with distractions, doubts, and fear. But now, you stand at the threshold of something greater, your true power. They fear you not because you are weak, but because you are unstoppable. Because once a chosen one fully awakens, no force can contain them. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were born to lead, to rise, to shatter every illusion placed before you. But here's the truth: no one will save you. You must save yourself. You must step into the fire, walk through the storm, and claim what is rightfully yours. The world will try to silence you. The system will try to break you. But in the end, you decide who you become. Now is the time to act. Stand up, take your power back. Leave a comment. Declare your awakening, and share this message so that other chosen ones can break free. This is not the end. This is your beginning. Subscribe now, because the truth they don't want you to hear is coming.